Hey y'all, it's Ashley from Serendipity Twin Flames Tarot. Hope you guys are doing well. I know I've been a little MIA, but I'm back. I'm going to look at the energy between you and your twin, okay? So if you find yourself on a twin flame journey, this reading could certainly hit home for you. And if it does, please give it a like, a share, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal love reading, I do offer them. Go to my Etsy shop, okay? You can buy a personal reading there. I have oracle decks. I have my spiritual jewelry. You can also click the link in the description box. You also know I have a main channel called Serendipity Tarot where I do love readings for all the zodiac signs. So if you haven't subscribed to that channel as well, go ahead and do that. All right, let's jump right into your reading. I'm going to start off today with the Epiphany, all right, and get you some messages. This is one of my oracle decks on my Etsy shop. If you guys are not aware. All right, let's jump right into your reading. I will extend the reading over to Vimeo. We'll see how things play out, where we can look at the energy between you and your twin a little bit deeper and see how do they feel, their emotions, all that, okay? So I will announce it at the end of the reading, should there need one. Should there be a need one? A need for one. All right, let's see. Let's get some messages for my twins. Clear messages. What is going on in this connection right now? What's happening? Social media got me in trouble. So some of you guys, there could have been something here on social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Some of you guys, you could have found out something on social media. There could have been your person, I'm getting even not wanting to announce something regarding a connection on social media. Okay, maybe they didn't want to tell everybody they were in a relationship. Okay, some of you guys, I'm feeling like they hid this connection, so take it how it resonates. But there's something regarding social media that could have caused some kind of fight between you guys. You guys didn't agree on something. Also they could have just been very reckless. They could have been flirty with other people on social media. You could have found out there was some kind of DMs going back and forth, some texting. Okay, it doesn't have to be social media. It could be something just through technology. Okay. We also have false mask. Okay, this always comes out in my readings, right? So your person could have been disillusioning. There could have been some kind of disillusion, right? Where this person could have led you to believe that they were a certain way, but they wasn't, right? Wearing a false mask. Right? They could have deceived you. They had you thinking that you guys were going to go X, Y, and Z, be, in a committed partnership. They had you thinking that you guys were going to get engaged, or they had you thinking that they were all in, and then all of a sudden, they back up or they go ghost or whatever. So there's something about a false mask. They had you believe something here where they weren't really who they truly said they were. Okay. We have the poor judgment. So you could have been dealing with someone who has, I'm getting, they always make bad decisions. They have like a track record for making bad decisions, poor judgment calls. I think that this person could get involved with the wrong people, and it can cause them to make the wrong decisions about you, about themselves, whatever. Your person just does not make good decisions, and then they're all in their head about it. Right? All of these cards, it's like you're dealing with someone who is really struggling with accepting some of the things that they do. Okay? Look at that. This person's like, have their head down. This person is trying to hide their face. This person's, we got his hands on his face and really just having a difficult time looking in the mirror at himself. So your person is definitely realizing that they cause a lot of unnecessary drama, or they bring and attract a lot of negative energy to their life. And this is all they're doing, right? This is all them. All them right there. We have believe in divine timing. So some of you guys, this is teaching you a lesson about divine timing, right? Things don't happen when you want things to happen. No, right? They happen on divine's timing, not on your timetable. A lot of you guys, you could have been waiting for this person to make a decision. I'm getting like you could have been dating this person for 7, 8, 9 months, and you're trying to figure out, well, where are we, right? We got the Two of Swords came out, stuck at a crossroad, major intersection. You guys got to a point where you were trying to figure out, what are we doing here? What are your intentions for me? How do you feel about me? What can I expect, right? What's the plan? And I feel a lot of you guys, your person didn't have a plan. They didn't have a plan. right? Some of you guys, you were more of the planner. You just wanted to know what you were getting into, so you didn't fall into a trap, right? And you really, rest assured, you gave so much trust to this person. You gave them the benefit of the doubt. You believe them, right? You believe anything that they said. And I think a lot of you guys, that could be a lesson here, right? You gave this person too much power. You gave them too much control of the connection, where in actuality you should have said, no, this is where I stand. I want X, Y, and Z. I want a commitment. I want a title. I want to know what we're doing, right? And you guys didn't really put your foot down. And so for a lot of you guys, you could have been stuck in a situation where you didn't know where things were going. This person could have abandoned you. The Two of Swords energy, right? Stuck at a crossroad. You don't know which way to go. You love them. You don't want to let it go and release this connection either, because you believe in it, right? You still have a lot of feelings, and it's very difficult to kind of just give up. All these cards falling out. Let's get a few more cards here from the Epiphany. What other messages do we have, Spirit? All right, we have still working on it. So this is where we see some work being done behind the scenes, right? You guys are in separation. You may not be communicating with your person, but what I'm seeing is that now there's an energy of your person trying to work on bettering themselves, right? They realize that, well, you got a little firecracker, a little tiny firecracker, like there's something going off in your person's head now, and they're doing a lot of thinking, and they're like, wow, well, I need to change my ways, right? Because I keep making poor mistakes, right? I'm deceiving myself. Not only am I deceiving other people, I'm deceiving myself, getting caught in situations I don't want to be in. So I have to change. And that's still working on it is kind of like a page of wands type of energy, coming up with an idea, being inspired to bring some kind of change or move things in a different direction. So that's what your person's thinking of right now. They're not talking, they're not communicating. You don't know what's really happening, but they're still trying to figure out, trying to come up with a plan, a strategy on how they can move forward. There's also reciprocity, adjustments are being made. So your person could be feeling as if, they always treated you less than, right? They didn't give you their full time, attention, commitment, loyalty, love, right? You wanted a lot more. You deserved a lot more. And you could have been dealing with someone who could have been giving a little bit here, giving a little bit there, wasn't giving you their entire loyalty, right? They weren't giving you their entire self. And your person is now realizing that there are adjustments that are needed. They're going to have to change their lifestyle. They're going to have to do things a little bit differently, because this ain't going to work, right? It ain't going to work like that. We do have a twin flame union approaching, so there's some kind of change taking place, right? Now, this union may not come right away, right? Because right above it, we got the divine timing card. So a lot of you guys are waiting for your person to for the light bulb to go off, for them to surrender, for them to realize this incredible connection you guys have. And so you guys could both be wanting this. You both could be wanting this, but it may take some time for you guys to be in that place to really come together, right? To understand, each other. Do you understand your mission, okay, your divine purpose? There's lessons here that have to be learned, all right? I have some cards from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Okay, I haven't used this in a while, so let's see. Any messages here? Okay, we have choice, we have hope, and we have patience. So patience is a temperance energy, hope. So right now there's that energy of you perhaps feeling like this is never going to happen. You may be losing hope and faith in the situation. Like, I think some days you guys are on a high, right? You believe in this connection. You're like, my person's going to get it together. I'm hopeful. I believe in this connection. I know they love me. I know they're working on themselves. I know I have to just let go. I know I have to just take a step back and let them find their way, right? Some days you're very hopeful, and other days it's kind of like you're not, right? You lose that inspiration. You're feeling lost. You're feeling like, why am I even still waiting for this person, right? You question everything. But Spirit is saying be patient, right? Even when you lose your patience, be patient, right? Divine timing is at work here. So this is like reiteration. This is kind of telling you guys, if you're losing hope, if you're no longer feeling like you can do this anymore, you can, okay? There's patience. We also have choice, okay? But at the same time, you have a choice, right? You can make that choice. Whether you want to stay and wait for this person, whether you want to, I mean, when I say wait, let's be honest here, right? It's not like waiting, sitting on a chair, waiting for your person to ring the doorbell or waiting for them to call you. No. You are actively doing what you need to do, right? Bettering yourself, practicing self-love, learning your lessons, right? But there's a choice. You can also make a choice in how much you give to this, how much you're going to let this affect your energy, how much you're going to feed into this, because you can completely disconnect, cut the cord, right? People say you can't cut the cord. Yeah, cut the cord, okay, and let this go, move on, and get married. Right now, there's still something here in your soul. There's still an energy that you guys may be still connected in some way. So you can move on, but you have a choice. You can move on and have a beautiful life and get married to someone else and still be thinking about your twin flame. What if I actually waited? What if I, did this? You still have a choice. So always remember that you have a choice, okay? It's not one way or the other way, all right? So I'm going to get some Divine Love Oracle cards here. This is from my Oracle deck. It is one of my favorites. It's relatively new. I'm going to see what messages we have for you guys. Oops. All right, let's get some good shuffles in here. All right, what messages do we have for my twin flames? And I'm gonna extend the reading over to Vimeo because I really want to get a chance to look at your person's energy, their feelings, emotions. What are they not saying? What are they not revealing? What's going on behind the scenes? Because I'm not gonna be able to get to it in this reading. Okay. All right. We have straightforwardness. So some of you guys, it's like you just want this person to lay it all out. Be straightforward. Be true. Be honest. Be upfront. Right. So it says someone is ready. It says someone is ready to take a direct approach and be clear in their communication. So I think that is what your person struggled with, right? And a lot of you guys, this may be coming in, okay? This is like a predictive energy. There may be a point where your person, they're still working on it, but it may be a point where your person is going to be ready to be straightforward, right? They're going to tell you how it is. They're going to tell you why they ran away, why they abandoned the connection, why they wasn't ready to come into union here with you, right? Why did they leave you stuck? Why did they, string you along, right? Twin flame, look at this. This is confirmation you're dealing with your twin flame. This wanted to come out. This connection involves challenges, right? Resistance and major karmic lessons. So this ain't easy. We got 2 twin flame cards. How funny is that? Talking about a twin flame reading. Y'all are definitely dealing with your twin flame. This group that you guys are, this group that I'm reading for, you're dealing with your twin flame, okay? That's without a doubt here, okay? Let's see any other messages here. Insecurity, lack of confidence, and self-doubt is delaying action. So it's like your person wants to come towards you. They want to be straightforward. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to tell you that, yeah, they haven't been giving with reciprocity, right? They've been giving you less than. They feel bad, right? They've made poor judgment calls, but they're insecure. They're insecure. They're feeling like they're not so confident. They're hesitant. They're lacking. They have doubts here. Oops. We've got lessons and passion that want to come out. Okay. Lessons. There's a teaching moment here. We're talking about lessons, karmic lessons here, right? Just spiritual lessons. This could be a very spiritual card, but it ain't going to be a very spiritual connection. I'm sorry, a very spiritual connection, but it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Doesn't mean it's going to be rainbows and unicorns. No, there's a lesson you have to learn. Some of you guys, the lesson is just loving yourself, putting yourself first, not giving this person all that power over you. Passion, okay, the desire for each other is still strong and keeps this alive. So a lot of you guys, the reason why you guys are so attached, why you're constantly thinking about your person, because there's an unspoken passion, desire to be with each other. Didn't I say this is like the Page of Wands? Passion, okay? The fire, it's still light, okay? This flame, this is still going, it's still working, and something is still going on behind the scenes. There's still passion, desire, chemistry to wanna, there's chemistry, but there's also desire to be with each other in some way. All right, we have vulnerability. We have, what's that? Observation. Let's get 2 more cards. Reminiscing. And nostalgia, okay? So vulnerability. Your person had a difficult time being vulnerable, right? They couldn't let you in. They had a difficult time, like, speaking their feelings, expressing. Okay, so the situation is challenging someone to take a risk to be more emotionally available and open. So that's what happened with your person. Your person, they could have ran away and abandoned the connection, not because they didn't love you, not because they didn't care, but because they had a difficult time being vulnerable, letting you in, right? Surrendering. They weren't ready. Your person wasn't ready for the intensity of this relationship. So what do? They run away out of fear, insecurity. Right? But it could be teaching them a lesson on how to love, how to give, how to receive love. You could have been dealing with someone who just struggled with loving themselves. We have observation. Carefully observe the situation to come up with an accurate assessment. So yeah, a lot of you guys, I'm getting 2 things. Your person could definitely be observing you. There's like that Page of Swords energy where they're watching you, they're observing, they're assessing you, they're trying to figure out what you're doing, what's going on with you, especially if you have social media, all right? Facebook, Instagram, looking at your posts, your little Twitter feeds. I'm also getting some of you guys, you are observing, you're reflecting on the situation here, and you're trying to understand, you're trying to come up with a reason or rationale as to why this person did what they did, because you never got the clarity. You never understood why they pulled back, why they abandoned you, why they let go, why did they act like they didn't care, why did they go cold on you, right? Why were they wearing this false mask? There's so many questions that you guys want answered and you never got the clarity. So you guys are observing the situation. You're coming to some kind of assessment. Okay, you're learning about yourself, but during this time, you're also learning about your person. There's a lot to be learned, right? We have reminiscing. So I do see your person doing a lot of thinking, reminiscing. Someone is secretly thinking and replaying sweet old memories of the past. So that is your person, right? They're thinking about you. They're looking at your photos. That's why they may be checking your social media, right? Observing you, because they're looking back on what they had, how beautiful it was. Right? The happy times. You made them smile. You made them laugh. You made them chuckle. You know, there was good times and there was romance. There was sweet memories of the past that they're reminiscing. We also have the nostalgia card. So nostalgia talks about looking back on the past. Again, there's a sentimental longing and reminiscent energy for the past events shared. So there's a lot of thinking about what you guys had, all the good times, the memories you guys shared with each other, the bonds you created. It's very reminiscent. It's very, very nostalgic, and they're reminiscing on it a lot. Okay. So that is the energy I'm seeing. Now I'm going to take this over to Vimeo. And we're going to look at your person's, your twin's feelings, emotions. What are they not saying? How are they feeling? What's really going on in their heart space? What are they, what's happening behind the scenes? All that. What are they not revealing to you? Okay. And I'm going to get some unspoken love messages to see what are some things they would love to say from their higher self, but they can't seem to come towards you because they're scared. They're insecure, right? So I'm going to take this over to Vimeo. Check it out if you're interested. I am, again, offering personal readings as well. And you guys have a great remainder of your weekend. Take care.